by them, you telling them one thing and that's gonna hype them up, and you not telling them the full situation or the full story. Because
Right.
if you tell your brothers I did anything to you, that's a lie. I've done nothing to you.
Right.
I feel like I'd be honored if you got your 11 brothers for me and I ain't saying shit to you. I'd be honored at that.
Not
one.
11 brothers. 11 brothers for one man. Like, come on,
me. Dog,
right.
I'd feel honored. But we shook over here. We shook over. We shook. We scared of them folks. It doesn't keep freezing for anybody else.
Oh, New York Times article. I have not seen the New York Times article because if they wrote shit about me in that article, then I damn sure will fucking be up on their ass.
That article, from what I've seen, that article is about one person, right? I'm not gonna say her name. I think she's a sweet person. I just don't want to cause too much attention to her, and please don't put her name in the comments. You know who it's about.
Oh, I know who.
Yeah.
know.
She's a very sweet person. I'm not saying that as a joke or anything. Like, she's a real sweet person. She's a good soul. Yeah, but they need. Like I told her, she is boxing royalty. You are royalty. You are literal royalty. Like, you have a claim to say that they are beneath you. What's going on, Blaze? Like, you have a claim to say that they are beneath you, and they should be able to say nothing about it. Let me not even say boxing in and of itself. You are royalty in a sense of none of them will ever be able to reach the success that your family has had. Ever.
See, Patrick, I work, Patrick. See, Scrubs? Yeah, I work.
Oh, he in your live?
Work, Patrick?
He in your live?
No. But somebody was,
hey, dog. And then what I'm not finna skip over, motherfucker got the same clothes on he had on yesterday. All right? We ain't finna skip over that. Don't think I ain't peeped that shit. All right? You was out in the sun sweating and shit yesterday about 3 o'clock. All right? We seen that shit. Motherfucker, you got the same goddamn shirt on. That bitch smell like sweat and shit. Bed sheets smell like hot sex and sweat.
Right.
Bro, nah. Sun sweat at that. We seen
him and his girl look dirty.
Bro, I got one of the baddest women on the planet. I got one of the baddest women on the planet in my bed, bro. I didn't realize I said cap until a good 5 seconds after I started laughing. I started laughing and I realized, I was like, that's like cap. I was like, oh shit, I did it. No. Bad as where? And if that's your standard, if that's your standard of one of the baddest women on the planet, you should never be able to fix your mouth to say that you've had any women that's on par with anybody that I've ever had. If that's what you consider one of the baddest on the planet, no.
Well, ain't that the truth?
And then I got my multi-live blocked. I would invite Blaze. My multi-live is blocked.
Yeah, I saw that. Because that's all they do, man. They reported my other page last night too.
Don't get me wrong. You supposed to hype up your lady. You supposed to hype your lady up. But Shawty ain't one of the baddest women on the planet. She not.
Nope. Not. Hey, far from it.
You supposed to hype your lady up.
Far from it.
But she ain't that. Ain't nobody checking for your lady, bro. Nobody. You could have left it there, you know. You could have said, I have a beautiful young lady in my bed. I wouldn't say it.
Did you peep the live today, right? The live today, I'm going to let you see this. Patrick was saying to Blaze, like how Blaze called her fat. Blaze never did that, Patrick. That was you calling her fat.
He said I was homophobic. I told Patrick, I said, you're hiding behind I speak skirt. The moment it left my mouth, I said, I forgot who I'm talking to. He's going to try to use this against me. And I took it back and said platform. This motherfucker tried to say that I said it as a homophobic thing. Like, bro, motherfuckers say that every day. That is not a homophobic thing. That's not some shit that I just came up with off the top of my head. Like, bro, you hid behind 5 other people's skirts today. Like, bro.
Yup, like exactly.
Like Brady said, he got roaches and roaches coming out. And damn, I ain't never seen. Show me a picture of roaches coming. Show me a picture of anywhere with roaches in his background, yo. Dog,
right?
Hey, dog. I'm gonna turn that shit into my profile picture.
Oh, you ain't seen the video with the roaches crawling over his counter?
No.
Right. Yeah, Blaze had a bunch of videos. Like he got roaches, man. That man got roaches in his house.
Skirt tails and coat tails are all
rent
said
from
in the South. I'm not gonna. I've heard coat tails as well, but for the most part, I've only ever heard people say, "Man, stop hiding behind that person's skirt." I've heard coat tails once or twice, but it's mainly always skirt. But like I'm like, you know, I got off live, but I'm like, you know what? Let me look this up because if I'm wrong, I'll apologize if I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong, but on the off chance that I am, you know, let me look this up. Maybe I'm wrong here. You know, but again, I'm not wrong. That is a
but
general thing.
And
then you got I Speak. Again, my respect for him is dwindling after that one. You gonna fucking act like you ain't never heard the saying either. Nah, bro, that is a homophobic saying. Bro, no, it's not.
Right. I'm gonna say this too. They all think people care about a fucking platform on this fucking app. Like y'all are fucking. It's social fucking media. Nobody out here trying to get famous. That's y'all. I don't give a fuck about this platform. You can ban all my pages. You can do everything. I don't care.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna keep talking my shit. I'm gonna keep talking my shit. Exactly.
No. And then, bro. So, motherfucker talking about I followed him, bro. I've never followed Pat ever. I followed Envy. I followed I Speak. You know, did I follow anybody else on that page that was in that live? Nah, I never followed Eb. I don't even know who Voodoo is. I don't even know who the other chick is.
Oh, Eb came in the live too?
Dog, Eb came in too. It was Pat.
They like a pack of animals. They're a fucking pack of animals. White woman, Eb, shut up.
It was Pat, I Speak, Eb, Envy, Voodoo, Tavia. God damn, it was 7 people. Damn, did I forget anybody else? I thought it was originally 5. It was 7 people in that bitch against me. Hey, dog, come on now. Most of which I've never said anything about. Wow. Dog, come on, like where is the honor in that, right? Where's the honor in that?
Right.
You know, I Speak, you have 1 million followers. Do we got 2 million now? You coming in alone is going to bring your dick riders, your meat riders, of course. And then they all in the comments gassing them up like, bro, they're going to do that. They're your followers.
Exactly.
Same way if I had 1 million followers, I'm pretty sure my followers would say that I'm right in whatever I do. Like, dog. And then you want to act dense when I say, you know, then you want to act dense when I said, you know, people know how to twist words to avoid legalities and shit. Like, yeah. People have been doing that for years.
Years.
I said people know how to twist words so they go against loopholes. Because we was talking about doxing, right? We was talking about doxing. And I said doxing is when you put somebody's information out that's not out for like just the general public, like some shit you have to go digging for. As in somebody's address.
Exactly.
No, that's not doxing. Doxing is public information. No, motherfucker, if I don't have my information on this app and none of my social media that's connected to this app is on any of them platforms, bro, and you put that shit out there, that is doxing.
It's doxing. Dummies.
Like, and then I'm like, okay, I could be wrong. Again, another thing, I could have been wrong. I look up the definition of doxing, and I'm right. They took the first half of that definition. All right, this is the definition of doxing, right? To search for and publish private, right? Private. Or
privates.
I don't know what the fuck y'all think, but or is a caveat to what the fuck was just said. Or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. That means if my information is not on a certain platform and you post it on that platform, you have just doxed me. Hey, dog, doxing is not limited to private information. It's not. If you can't just Google where the fuck
everybody
I stay
on this app.
Yeah, if you can't just Google where the fuck I stay, you got to go through a website and then go through some more shit. Dog, that's not just
like how do you find people's jobs?
Can look up.
How do you find people's jobs? And then you put it out there so people can call the people's jobs. That's not
Like, no.
like you doxed them.
But then the argument became behind, oh, what malicious intent behind it. Bro, if you put somebody's information out that you're getting into an argument with, the intent is definitely malicious.
Malicious.
The
They
intent
like
is most
words,
definitely
man.
malicious. You cannot argue that. There's literally no reason for you to put somebody's information out if you don't intend for somebody to do harm to that person. Like,
right. Right.
Voodoo was going. Hey, Voodoo. Yeah. I didn't know you was in here. Not other Voodoo, but our Voodoo.
The real Voodoo. The real Voodoo.
Yeah, our Voodoo, not their Voodoo. Somebody said they was attacking me bad, bro. And here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Wasn't shit that they said, right? Wasn't shit that they said something that I really just took and was like, you know what? I'm gonna retain this information, right? I didn't give a fuck about half of what. Because again, the original live was not supposed to be me versus 7 other motherfuckers. It was supposed to be me and Patrick. You know? And this is why I said he's hiding behind somebody's skirt. You can't. That is an irrefutable point at that.
I'm telling you, you all give them that fucking what. I don't give them that attention. I would never go to your live, Pat. I don't have nothing to say to you, bruh. I have nothing to say to that man. But I'm gonna keep talking shit. I will never go to his live.
And then here again.
I almost did when y'all went to his live. I almost did.
But see, here's again, a lot of the shit that they were saying is just like, all right, bro. A lot of the shit that I'm saying, a lot of the shit that I was saying in that live, I'm just like going through the motions. I'm listening, I'm talking, like, all right, bro, whatever. When am I gonna get the motherfucker that I came here for? Like, that's my thought process through the whole live. When am I gonna get the motherfucker that I came in here for? You know, everybody else want to, you know, come in and add their own shit to it. Cool, bro. Bro, Pat did a good 5 minutes of talking to me directly in that entire live. Like, dog, you called me the pussy in Blazers live yesterday when you was on that Liquid Courage. Where that go today?
Right, Liquid Courage.
Where that go today? You ain't had it yet. You ain't had it yet. Like, I'm real disrespectful. I'm real this. I'm real that. All right, bro, but you wasn't disrespectful when you was getting hands put on you. What was the disrespect then? Like, don't talk about being disrespectful and you getting hands put on you, bro. Like, man, see, we scared over here again, y'all. That's the takeaway from this live. We scared
over here.
We scared over here. Ain't nothing over here.
I ain't scared of nobody.
Ain't nothing over here about that life. You know, we ain't got no intentions on harming nobody, which we really don't. You know, we ain't got nothing over here but love and respect for those that have love and respect for us. You know, but the mother folks, we scared.
Right. So listen to me. So Labyrinth, right? Labyrinth is also known as Jennifer Torres. Likes to go around and talk about people doxing people. But you've sitting here and you've gotten how many of my accounts banned, Jennifer Torres? Yeah. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all digging for my information and y'all keep
why did LBA? Who is LBA?
Y'all don't.
Who is LBA?
Lady Black Angel.
Oh.
Lady Black Angel.
Okay. Is that the other chick that I never knew her name?
Yeah.
Look, if I know. She just came in mad cussing me out. Like,
she just want to stay relevant. That's it.
I ain't never said nothing to old girl. I ain't never said nothing to her.
Never said nothing about her either.
With her. Don't know her situation. Don't know nothing about her. I ain't never seen her content. This is literally the first time I've seen her face. Never seen her.
Shit.
You know, she come in cussing me out. Like,
yup.
Yo, where that energy at for the folks that you saying doing all of this stuff to you though? What the energy for Blaze?
Exactly.
What the energy for Sobe? What the energy for Tanya? Blaze literally just got out of a live and you ain't jump in. Come on now.
Right. Where is it?
She should get her 11 brothers to handle her husband. Hey man, we don't condone violence over here. But I'd feel offended if my brother slid for me over TikTok beef and not real life shit. I'd feel highly offended.
Right. That part. That part. That part.
That I'd feel offended. You should be ashamed if your brothers touch a motherfucker over TikTok before they touch a motherfucker that did some shit to you in real life. That shows what type of brothers you have.
Say it loud. Right.
Like, dog, shit crazy. Shit crazy. And again, I lost some respect for iSpeak because he tried to pull that homophobic card. Dog, you know there wasn't no homophobic shit I said. You know it wasn't. Dead. Hey, dog.
I'll be back in a little while. You know, I got things to do. You know, so
all right, bro.
I'll be back later.
Yes, sir. But yeah, what the hell Blaze's page? I ain't follow his new page. Let me go find it. I had to find it through the comments. There it is. Boom. Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. That is a general statement, bro. But I'm off it. I wasn't wrong. I was ready to apologize if I was wrong, but I wasn't. But yeah. I wish you was more prepared. There was questioning about things that would have embarrassed him. Here's the thing. I went in for Patrick, yo. I went for one person. And you bring 6 other motherfuckers into the equation, bro? This ain't have nothing to do with none of them. Like this ain't have nothing to do with them. iSpeak, I can kind of understand because I've actually said some things about him. I can understand that one. I can understand that. But again, bro, dude literally showed his true colors today. Because, bro, you literally just tried to say that I'm homophobic for saying the motherfucker was hiding behind your skirt. Like, come on, dog. Come on now. Guys, he was sabotaged. I'm not even gonna call it sabotage, because to say it was sabotage would mean that I walked away feeling some kind of way. I really didn't, bro. My literal stance on anybody that I had an issue with before going into that live is the exact same. Actually, for Patrick, it's a lot worse, because now I know that you, as a 30-something-year-old man, cannot stand on your own 2 feet. You just can't do it. You did way better than me in that box with them, because I would have cussed them out. Man, look, so, and you will never, ever, 100% guarantee never hear me raising my voice and getting all loud and belligerent with motherfuckers over TikTok beef. Nah, dog. Nah. You might in real life. But then if I raise my voice in real life, somebody's getting punched. That's just the way that's gonna go. That's not that TikTok don't take us down for bullying and harassment on that one. I'm just explaining something. The fact that they think they helping the black community. You not, bro. You're not. You literally just tried to weaponize the LGBTQ community against somebody being me. I'm not trying to make myself the victim here, but that's literally what you just did. You know what calling somebody homophobic does. You know this. And you know the saying that I said is a general statement. Never meant to, degrade or demean anybody in the LGBTQ community. But see, this is what I said, and this is what I always mean when I said iSpeak needed somebody like Pat for the LGBTQ push. He needed that. And Pat is too stupid to realize it, because you see how, if you was in there, you see how quick iSpeak was to jump on that grab, that homophobic grab. Like, Patrick for damn sure needed iSpeak. Like, Patrick wants to be a diva so bad, so he for damn sure needed iSpeak's platform. But iSpeak definitely needed Patrick. He needed somebody that he's close with to help push the I don't want to, it's not an agenda. He needed somebody on that side, in the LGBTQ side, to say, hey, I am an ally. Because before that, it really was nobody that was just out like that. He needed somebody. Both sides are not helping the black community. Man, that side ain't. They might be helping a little bit of it. You should have said that in the live. They ate you up. Ain't nobody eat me up, bro. I think I was more annoyed at the fact that, bro, I'm having to talk to everybody but the motherfucker I came in live to talk about or to talk to. That's what was annoying me. Like, I'm talking to everybody and I'm thinking, you know, once one person get off live, I'm gonna get time with the motherfucker I came in here to wrap it up with. But I didn't. It never came that way. Like, ain't nobody eat me up at all. Because when it came down to it, they had a bunch of excuses for when they did the shit that they're bitching about somebody else doing. I literally gave you examples of shit that they did, and they had a bunch of excuses in that live. They said people on this side been doxing and calling the police and threatening people. Okay, cool. Y'all have done it too. I gave 2 examples. So, can't believe I had to give them examples because I hate the people that I gave the examples for, but Hypocrats and Conservative Static. It was all fun and games when motherfuckers was putting out Conservative Static's real name and address and his grandma's name and his mom's name. It was all fun and games when that shit was going on. You know, you ain't say nothing, you ain't check nobody on that side, on your side for doing that. And if you want to go at one person, yeah, cool. But why are you involving everybody else that's in that equation? If you looked up this man information, right? And that's what happened. You looked up this man information, you see that him and his mom, and I think his grandma, lived in the same house. You know this information, right? But you still gonna put it out there. Like you just doxed that whole family for the most part. But now it's happening to y'all, and there's an issue about it. It's happening to you, and there's an issue about it. Come on now, dog. And Eb did the slick shit that I said people do, right? I never personally doxed anybody, but you stitched a video of a motherfucker being doxed. That's the same thing. The exact same thing. Like, come on now, dog. Don't let these folks are the Patrick Beverleys of this shit, bro. They run around barking like they run around barking and trick y'all into thinking they doing some shit, but they not. Pat got his trolls over here. I bet he do. They were trying to blame what other people were doing on you. Right, bro. Where was this energy at? Where was Voodoo at? Where was old girl? Fuck TLA, whatever the fuck. Where was she? Where was Tavia? Where were they at when Blaze was just in Pat's live? Silent. Crickets. Not a damn thing said. Damn, Jacket, getting on my nerves. Not a damn thing said to them. Ain't nobody jumping that live. Ain't nobody jumping that inbox. Nothing said while Blaze was on live with Pat. But, you know, all the energy transferred to me. All the energy came to me. They don't personally dox. They put it out as a suggestion and just sit back. I'm going to say this, right? Eddie Brock, I rock with Eddie, you know? I legit have respect for Eddie Brock. But when he put out Conservative Static's full name, address, and who lived in the home with him, nigga, Eb literally stitched that video and did the same shit she always do. Grabbed her little Starbucks cup, looked at the video, and sipped some drink out of it. How is that not the same? How is that not? Pat is a whole hypocrite. I don't care what nobody says. Dog literally said I have an abuse. That man said in the state of New Jersey, abuse and neglect are one and the same, and that his case was for neglect. Motherfucker, I never said all abuse is physical abuse, but once you're an abuser, you're an abuser. You know, and I called you an abuser, which is what you are. Like, there's no dancing around that. You can pretty up the words all you want. You can literally, I never said you put hands on your kid. You know? I never said you put hands on your kid. I said you're an abuser, which is what you are. Give a damn how you want to look at it. You don't have to put hands on somebody to be an abuser. You don't. Why does Pat always complain about his record being used but swear he a gangster? I mean, you ain't say all that during the live. I did. If you was in that live the entire time, I literally said all that. You might not have heard it because motherfuckers kept talking over me, but I literally said all of that. Like, I literally said all of that. Like, come on now. Like, dog, man, look, you can't, it's one thing, I ain't got no record. So, motherfucker can't go online. I got tickets. I ain't got no record. I got fights from when I was in high school, and I got a theft record when I was 17. That's all that's on my record that you gonna pull up. So I don't have a rap sheet, so motherfuckers can't pull my shit up. Pat ain't no gangster, that's why he got them locks pulled up. I don't know why he cut his hair. I know a motherfucker touched him up and he ain't did nothing. They didn't want to let you talk because if they did, they would have been caught. Nah, I'm not gonna even say that though. I'm not even gonna say that though. I'm gonna say Pat needed as many people to get into that live as he possibly needed to save himself from having to actually have a one-on-one conversation with me. That's what I'm gonna say. I didn't care about anything that they was bringing up. They bringing up Police's situation. They bringing up Tavia's situation. I don't care about those situations. You know? That's why when you're bringing all of these things up, it's going in one ear and out the other to me because I don't care. Because if I ask these people about the situation, they're going to say something completely opposite to what you just told me. But then again, I tell them I don't care about it, and they try to use that, right? They try to use that against you. So you just going to sit here and say you don't care about nothing that we told you. Yeah, motherfucker, because if I ask them, they're going to say the same. They're going to say the exact opposite of what you just said. Like, so what is the point in me listening to everything that you're telling me if I know the other person is going to tell me different? Like, you got to be a stupid motherfucker to believe, you know, that to believe one person is going to tell you the exact truth. Nobody does. Nobody's going to do that. Good, bad, or indifferent. Nobody's going to tell you the exact truth. They thought you was a punk. Man, look, I speak knows me, bro. One. And I find it funny that, you know, that he played along with this tactic, bro. I ain't scared. It's not a motherfucker on this planet that I'm scared to have a goddamn conversation with. Like, it's not a single motherfucker on this planet that I'm just above or that I'm scared to have any type of dialogue and conversation with. What I will say, don't bring the energy to me when I ain't the motherfucker that's saying all of the shit that you're mad about motherfuckers doing. That's what I will say. Don't bring that energy to me because I ain't said I did it. I ain't said it. I ain't did nothing. I ain't brought nobody kids into nothing. You know? I ain't did none of that. But when the motherfuckers that you're saying did this, let me not say the motherfuckers that did it. When the motherfuckers that you're saying did all of this, get on live with the person that you're on live with right now, you're nowhere to be found. Come on now. Come on now, man. And then again, iSpeak has 1 million followers. The vast majority, it was people in that comment section that I don't see in here. It was people in that comment section that I don't see in here, so that either lets me know that A, they're a part of iSpeak's community, or B, they just hadn't followed me yet, and they just randoms. But, you know, it was people in there that was agreeing with me. The vast majority wasn't. You know, I expect that. You expect to go into somebody's live and not be the favored comment. We all saw how Anthony did not check him and didn't correct him. He let him lie. Like, dog, it wasn't shit to correct about me. How did I get involved? I called Patrick out. I called Pat out. I said some shit about iSpeak. Yes, never denied that. I never denied saying anything about iSpeak. I said what I said about iSpeak, and I still stand behind it. This live literally solidified it. You have bitch-made tendencies when you do shit like that. You know? Anthony let Patrick lie on you about the homophobic shit. You literally just heard me having a conversation with somebody. Was not planned, by the way. You literally just heard me having a conversation with somebody about respecting their pronouns. Now, if I was actually homophobic, you know, I would have said, fuck you and your pronouns. Like, come on now. You ain't never seen me be homophobic, ever. But the fact that I told you to stop hiding behind that man's skirt, you know, now all of a sudden that's homophobic. And I Speak was so quick to jump onto the homophobic bandwagon, because again, he needs that community at this point. That's the community that's hot now. You know, before it was the liberals and the left side, right? Now it's the LGBTQ community. You need that community to stay hot. You know, not gonna take away from having 1 million followers though, bro. That's a hell of an accomplishment. You cannot knock that man for that one. Hey, that's a hell of an accomplishment. But we're not finna sit here and act like the comments wasn't already stacked on your side, bro. We're not finna sit here and act like that. Just like the comments in here are gonna be stacked on my side, you know? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, no, I can't believe I just said that. That's just the way shit happens. But yeah, I got involved because I called Pat out. I'm not with the snake shit that Pat did to Leola yesterday, right? I'm not with the snake shit that Pat has been doing in that come into me going at her just as hard, if not harder. I'll give my opinion on some shit that a woman said. But if I'm going at a dude, it's a whole lot harder. You can never say that I have energy for women that I don't have for dudes. And then to try and push this narrative that I hate black women. Come on now, dog. Yeah, tap that screen for me, y'all. This man talking about, you said you hate black women. When did I say that? I literally said I only know excellence from black men. And then I said, to caveat onto that one, I've only known excellence for the most part from black women as well. So where in that statement can you get that I hate black women? And then they was like, oh, do you hate your mom? Like, no, I don't hate my mom. As a kid, like, here's the thing. As a kid, when you notice that one parent is doing more than the other, you have a little bit of resentment. But the way my dad never badmouthed my mom. My dad never talked shit about my mom. You know? My mom was the way she was. And then when she finally got her shit together, she became a parent. Like, how does that correlate to me hating her? You're gonna have resentment to the person that's supposed to be in your life that's not, until you get over it. And again, I can acknowledge that she tried. She tried, I let her be the mom, and me and her have an amazing relationship. I can call my mom right now and tell her I love her, and I appreciate everything she's ever done for me, without batting an eye, without having any type of resentment towards her. So how does that translate to I hate black women? Like, come on now. Patrick, both parents disowned him and recently got good with his mom. No, I'm not finna sit here and talk about that man's mom or his relationship with his parents. I'm just finding it very weird that, you know, motherfuckers say I hate black women just because I said as a child I had resentment towards my mom. Motherfuckers have resentment towards their parents all the time. My pops didn't let me go to a fucking skating ring party when I was 13, and I resented him for that shit for about a good year. Like, come on now. 8. It was 8 goddamn shit. Her. I don't even know her name. The chick that came in Blaze Live drunk as hell yesterday. I remember that part. Shit, it was 8 motherfuckers in there. Like, yo, it was 8. God damn, did I forget anybody else, bro? 8 people against me. Come on now, man. Come on. You cannot make this up. You literally cannot make this up, bro. Nowhere in anything that I said do I say and I hope he places this on YouTube, bro. Nowhere in anything that I said do I say I hate black women. If I hated black women, my literal entire mod team is black women, yo. Come on. Nowhere in anything that except for one. One of y'all not a black woman. One of y'all is one of my mods is a guy in Arizona. But aside from that, the majority of my mod team is black women, yo. Like, come on, no. But because I said I had some resentment as a child, right? I said I had some resentment towards my mom as a child. I hate black women. You can't make this up, yo. You cannot make this shit up. And again, that shit solidifies like the disrespect that's like growing towards I Speak. Because you know I've never said that, bro. I've told you this story before when me and you went live on Instagram before. And again, even back then I told you I do not hate her. Like, there's no resentment there anymore. There's literally nothing but love. She's a great mother now. If I need anything, I can call her. If I need anything for my son, I can call her. Like, bro, how do you get I hate black women out of that? Like, how? If somebody can explain to me how you get I hate black women out of that, let me know, because I don't know. Like, that shit crazy. Remember the time she made Rice Krispie bars with tater tots? Hey, my mom did make some fire ass Rice Krispie, homemade Rice Krispie treats. I say that. Hey, them shits was fire. But yeah, you cannot get I hate black women out of anything that I said. You just simply cannot. Like, I don't see. It's comical. It's why I'm laughing at it so much. It's very comical that you couldn't pin anything on me. The only two things that you tried to pin on me is that I hate black women and that I'm homophobic. Those are the only two things that you tried to pin on me that entire life, neither of which stick. You've never seen me get on this app and just straightly degrade black women. You've never seen me do that. Make sure you speak on, make sure you know what you're talking about. I ain't never said nothing about you. I said you jumped in Blazers Live drunk as hell yesterday, which you did. Hey, don't mute Just Be Me. Don't mute her. I want to see what she got to say, though. Next time you speak on me, make sure you know what you're talking about. Come on, what did I say about you? I said you was drunk last night. You were. I said you came in and asked a stupid ass question about my mom. You did. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. What did I say? What did I speak on you? I honestly forgot you were in the live. That's how forgettable you are until somebody brought it up. Hey, come on now. I do not drink. You came in that live on something last night. If you don't drink, I apologize. You came in that live wired on something last night. So if you don't drink, hey, energy don't get you that wired. Energy don't get you that wired. So if you was hopped up on an energy drink, if you was hopped up on, you know, some kind of recreational drug, cool. I just said you was drunk because you came in on some loud and belligerent and slurring shit that drunk people do have. Maybe it was, hey man. Hey brother, I'm about it. Hey man, I have my mom cook up some, bro. I'm gonna probably go to my mom's house next weekend and I'm gonna call her and tell her to make something. I'll go to her house. See, you talk too much. I ain't say nothing about you though. I ain't said nothing about this entire live. I've said nothing about you until somebody brought it up. You are a forgettable person. I literally forgot you jumped in that live. I've been saying it was 6 people, 7 people. Motherfuckers 8, including you. Come on now. Too much talk. I ain't saying nothing about you. Just Be Me 101. That's the girl that came in and asked me that stupid ass question about my relationship with my mom. That they tried to twist and say I hate black women on. That's her. That's the one that came in Blazers Live yesterday, wired as hell after Pat got off. Drunk as shit off his ass. Off that liquid courage. Talking all that bravado, rah shit. That's her. But again, I forgot you was in Pat's live because I ain't mentioned shit you said. Come on now. What'd I say? Tell me what I said. I can't open the live. Y'all did so much mass reporting, they done blocked my group live. She's talking about some open the live. You know what? I do you a favor though. I'ma follow you. Follow me back. I do the whole dual live thing. I requested to follow you. Follow me back and then just jump in here and say what you gotta say. And then we'll unfollow each other later. Since I can't go group live no more. Sophie, what's going on? Johnson, what's going on? Cleaning looks good on me. What's going on, all of y'all? What's going on, all of y'all? What's going on, all of y'all? I'm trying to clear the air with some shit right now, bro. I'm shook. I'm very shook it. You know, very shook it. SKS, what's going on? I'm shaking in my boots. I gotta do the little